No, pounded yam or lolo pounded yam goes very well with your nsala soup or semo. Oh, yes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how to cook nsala soup, how to cook white soup. Okay, so let's get right into the ingredients immediately. So we have stockfish here, which is called okporoko. We have blended tatashi here. We have pounded yam, freshly pounded yam. Okay, we have some meat here. I won't be using all of this meat. We have otazi, we have salt, we have the spice. Okay, this spice, I usually buy it from the market. I use it for my pepper soup and I also use it for my white soup. But I can't really say what was blended inside, but I know that ehuru is inside, we have nut cubes here and we have yellow pepper. This is just small yellow pepper that I'll be using. So let's get right into the cooking immediately. So here is our ingredients. So guys, there is a trick here. In a situation whereby you are using a fresh meat, all you have to do is put your meat in the pot, add all the spices like the crayfish. I'm sorry I didn't show crayfish here. The crayfish, the spices that you'll be using, the pepper, put everything inside the meat and pour a little bit of water and cook it. But whereby you have already cooked meat, this is what I'm using now. This meat have already been cooked with maggi and salt. So all I need to do is to add the spices inside, add the crayfish, add the pepper, and allow the meat to cook again for some time before I can put my pounded yam. So I'm going to take you through the process of using already cooked meat to cook your white soup. Does it make sense? I hope so. These are the first spices that I'll be adding. I'll be adding in this, and I will reduce the salt because this meat has already been cooked and is already having the meat water. So I'll be adding this salt. I reduce the salt, and this is the spices that I'll be using. So I'll add it right now. I'll add in our crayfish. This is our crayfish. I'll be adding in our crayfish. I'll be adding in our pepper. If you want your white soup to be very peppery, add enough pepper as much as you need. So this is my pepper. I'll be adding in a little of this yellow pepper. Just a little because that red pepper is quite enough. So I'll be covering this. I will stir this and I'll be covering it to boil. Once it boils, I will add our pounded yam. So I will stir this right now, and it will boil for some time before I add my pounded yam. So guys, I'll be checking on our soup right now. I'll pay for ya. I'll pay for kosi soup poto no fe. So you stir and check for taste. If it doesn't have enough taste as you want, you can add your maggi or add your salt. So right now I'll be adding in our pounded yam. This is our pounded yam. So I'll be rolling it like a ball, and I'll be adding it here. Now let me show you the kind of ball I need. Don't worry, it's my kettle that is showing. Now, like ololo. You do it like ololo like this. I washed my hands so that I'll be able to do that. So you do it ololo like this, and you will add bam, or make a ball. You roll again. Don't worry, these ones I will eat them. You roll again, you add point. So that is what I'll be doing to all of this yam, and I will show you afterwards. So guys, I have finished adding the yam. Now a trick I want to try in this soup is to add a little bit of palm oil and a little bit of ogilope. Not ogilope, sorry, ogilibo. Okay, that is what I'll be doing. I will add just a little. So I'll be adding oil. This is our oil. Hey Jesus, just more. I don't know if you saw it. Look at it here. Just a little bit of red oil, and then I'll be adding a little bit of ogiri. So this is the little ogiri that I'll be adding to it. This is what came to my mind though. You can cook yours the way you want. So I'll be allowing this yam to pieces. So stir, turn it well. let it enter inside very well. So here is it, and you allow to simmer and you cover. So guys, here is our soup. I actually reduced the lights. So right now the yam has finished pieces. You can't see the yam again. So right now you will stir everything together, and we'll be adding our otaze. So here is our otaze, and I'll be adding a little of it. Some people actually squeeze their otaze so that it doesn't have the bitter taste, but me, I add a little of it than for me to start squeezing it. So top it up with your otaze. Enough to your desired taste, then you stir. I just added the dry fish. I want it chunky. I always like my fish chunky. Even when I'm cooking for customers, I always want their fish to be chunky in their meals. So our soup is done. It is done. You know, pounded yam, ololo pounded yam goes very well with your nsala soup or semo. Oh, yes. It's in your nap. Come closer. Come closer. You see it? So guys, here is our soup. Yeah.